AY family, right now the people them not take time for the road. I'm just a go on it like it is because right now as 6 people in a hospital right now in a pain. At least 6 people were injured in a two-vehicle crash on the Winston Jones Highway in Mandeville on Sunday evening. The crash which happened at 6:50 p.m. at the Marshall Penn intersection with the highway involved a Nissan Note and a Toyota Hiace minibus. Now, JY family, as you guys can see on the screen right now, paramedic them attend to the people them and all these things. But as you would have heard, this happened from a Sunday. But me, I don't know anything go. Me have to go on the things them are update, you know. And me couldn't know what go on. But boy, me not even go talk about take time on the road and all these things, yeah man, because everybody foot hot. Everybody foot hot right now. And it look like a man not drive for another man. You know, like he must say, yo, over here so on my side. And if he must swing over here so, me nah leg over here so because him nothing over here so. So your goose cook if you are go think say you are go swing and a man will ease down pan in gas or pan in brake or whatever pressing brake. You just get knocked, you just get where the duck get. You understand? So anyway, moving on right now.
Last night, minutes after 8, we heard loud explosions coming from where, well, we weren't certain where exactly it was coming from, but minutes after 10, I got a call stating that there was a shooting in the Urlock area. Based on that shooting, or upon that shooting, we realized that we lost 3 persons. 3 persons were fatally shot. My take on this, for the longest time, we have been a quiet community. It has been a minute since we have had an uproar in the area. The last uproar that we had was when a young lady was brutally murdered at her home. So to see this coming now, it is basically shocking, and it has now laid fear and has driven our community into mourning. And as I said earlier, fear and grief.
So JY family, the bed bug them strike again on a year. Yeah man, and one thing we realize is that we become so prone to the killing where if 1 month pass your area and nobody not dead, it come like say a Christmas. It come like say a celebration you have to keep. To how the man them a kill the man them. To how the bed bug them a take with people life. 1 month. And we feel like a long time. Yo, Jano, that for sure you how bad it be JY family. Bedbug infestation is real, Jaja. So anyway, let us move on because remember the big submachine gun you have them take off of the 7-year-old. Yeah man, them search him bag and take off the big machine you offer him in a class. Now, we reach an advanced stage in the investigation. And me I go make you hear exactly what I want because our administration I get threatened and all these things. Right now the people them nervous right now, the people them afraid.
So the police have been investigating this matter since Thursday of last week. The father of the 7-year-old was taken into custody the same day, hours after the seizure of the weapon. The investigation at this time is advanced. I won't be able to speak to the specifics. However, we are now treating with the matter of threats being made against persons from the school. And so that has come to our attention over the last 2 days, and we are investigating the source of the threats. I want to appeal to persons in the area to refrain from interfering with any form of witness or any person connected to this investigation. The investigation, as I indicate, is advanced. The weapon was seized and has been sent to a forensic lab for testing. Further updates will be provided later. So any exposure of this nature to our children certainly cannot be good. And I join with the other state agencies such as the CPFSA and the Office of the Children's Advocate rather, as they make the appeal not to expose our children to any form of moral danger and for parents to search and to police their own children, to search their bags, and to ensure that guns, knives, or any form of weapons or contraband are not being brought into the school compound. The school is a place of teaching and learning, and we certainly want for all our students, our teachers and principals and staff to be safe in that environment. And therefore, this highlights the challenge and the problem that we face where our children are exposed to things like guns in our communities. So, firstly, our CSS team, Community Safety and Security officers, have been deployed. We have been supporting the schools across the division since the opening of school. In fact, this was the first major incident that has occurred in any of our schools in the parish. Since this incident, we have been in that particular school. We have had at least one major meeting with the school administrators as well as persons from the Ministry of Education, and there are certain decisions that are being treated with from the school level. We continue to provide support in terms of security, in terms of having our school resource officers deployed, and we will continue that support in our schools across the parish. I also want to use this medium once again to appeal to persons in the parish that any information that they have pertaining to wanted men, pertaining to illegal weapons, or any crime that has happened in your community, to share the information. And there are many ways they can share. There's 119, there's Crime Stop at 311, or they can call the Black River Police Station and to pass on the information. We intend to go after those who are creating mayhem, those who are committing crime.
So I don't see why the killing can't stop, because if you are a teacher, right, and you suspect something and you search that child bag and find a gun, who you fi call the parents? You can't call police. Hmm? A problem that, you know. You see what go on? That's why you see enough people know things, you know, and sit down on the information, you know. Because I'm afraid they no want them name call and man come for them. Jaja, boy, damn if you do, damn if you don't. And that's to the past school. I have a report to give you guys regarding the Irving High School killing. Wanna remember the killing there? Alright, now I wanna say that's why I'm there. That's why I wanna subscribe to the channel for me to go above and beyond and bring you things them to wanna miss. Cause I'm not the busy I work, you know. Yeah man, but me busy I girl, not true. Case dismissed against Irving High School boy charged with murder of schoolmate. Wanna hear that? Let that sink. The St. James Family Court did dismiss the case against the 14-year-old Irving High School student who was charged with the stabbing death of his 15-year-old schoolmate. His attorney, Maurice McCurdy, told the Gleaner that the court upheld submission. Here it was argued that the schoolboy was innocent. And I quote, today was the date for the decision of the committal hearing. The two charges against him were thrown out. Both the murder charge and the possession of an offensive weapon charge were dismissed against him, McCurdy outlined. And I quote again, the courts do not sit in a vacuum and must take wholesomeness of the law and the fact into account to discharge its duty. Sometimes, however, the suspect is the victim and the deceased is the author of his own demise, he stated. The attorney was quick to point out that, notwithstanding the court's decision today, the defense sympathizes with the family of the deceased. Defense is pleased that the court found favor with our submission in law. There is nothing to celebrate about this case. A loss of a child is a major blow to any nation. Has never been lost on us that a family is grieving, said McCurdy. 14-year-old schoolboy was charged following the stabbing death of his schoolmate, 15-year-old Ranil Plummer, on April 18th. Plummer was reportedly approached and attacked by a group of students after exiting the ground of the St. James Base High School. According to the police report, during the assault, Plummer was stabbed in the chest by the 14-year-old male student and was transported to the Cornwall Regional Hospital where he died while being treated. It was alleged that the incident stemmed from an earlier altercation. JY family, as a father of 2 children, 15 and 12, girl and a boy, I wish not to comment on this, because if me comment, everybody I go unsubscribe. So let me move on here. What me I go do? A big Father God, please cover my children and everybody's children, but please, boy, no put me in this situation, yeah. Anyway, the state continues to sympathize with murderers. Just I'll read out one look part of this article because a whole heap of things me have to cover, but me just show you what go on. A St. Andrew businessman who was reportedly captured on video shooting his son to death at the family business place in Papine, St. Andrew, 3 years ago was offered 800,000 bail on humanitarian grounds. Delta Knight was arrested after he reportedly pulled a gun and shot his 38-year-old son, Ruel, in the chest and killed him. So, JY family, we are going to move on. As been telling you, a whole heap of things we are going to cover. Yeah, where we go on Linstead right now. 55-year-old man chopped to death in Linstead. Big up the whole of my friend in Linstead, you know. Yeah, man, and know yourself. You know, not a good look. A police search is now on for a suspect who chopped a 55-year-old man to death in Linstead, St. Catherine last night. The deceased had been identified as Dan Anderson, a laborer of Ridge district in Banbury in Linstead. It is reported that about 7:20 p.m. Anderson was in a yard in the community when he was attacked by a man who used a machete to chop him repeatedly to the back of his head. The man then fled the scene with Anderson bleeding profusely. Anderson was assisted to the Linstead Hospital where he succumbed to his injuries while being treated. Jaja. Anyway, JY family, me have to cut out here now. Me no know if you can hear the ping them where I come in. JY family, trust me, a whole heap of things are going. So, please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to be notified. Me soon come back. Whole heap of things we have to cover. So, look out. Jamaica YouTube TV, book out.
Me yardy them, me Caribbean people them. It pain my heart right now when me been not given the information and enough of one never want to take heed and listen. And it reached the stage where them take away a bus load of people, take them off of the bus, have them in a lockup, I torture them, I taser them, I beat them with baton. Some of our own fellow yardy them a crowd for help. We are trying to help in any way where we can. But you see where the location where them bring them is not somewhere where nobody can just run in. So them carry them at the beating house or the slaughterhouse them call it, where them just beat you, taser you, and demand ransom. We have few yardy over there, them are reach out, people are reach out. It is serious. You see the bus, taking that bus, I want to stop taking the bus. I don't want to see no more of me yardy them I take the bus. Done with the bus taking, because there's a turf war going on over there right now, and them need to hold on pan uno They can fund them war, them ammo, whatever, food, all of that. Them uno basically are them meal ticket for fund the war we are going over the brother. So what them do, them capture uno brother and torture uno brother and hold uno for ransom. You see me? And when uno fi find another 10 or 15,000 US to give them people, when uno already if you find 4,000, 5,000 US fi come over, dog. Uno be careful, brethren. The bus, any one of uno we have people that try go over Jerusalem or Jerusalem. Tell them, say, do not take the bus because that is their main target. And who you think I do it is not who you think it is. Me can't talk it out upon the life or upon this right now or who. But me I tell you no, trust nobody. Do not go on that bus. I beg you, please stay away from that bus, else it's going to end up being another meal ticket for these people and put on your own family and friends under pressure for find money for release. I beg you, me yardy. This is the last time I say it. Right now, I feel away. I feel freak up when them a call. And then the people them a hear them a get tortured and a ball out. You know that wicked and you don't know what gonna be the outcome of your loved one, brother, tomorrow. Yo, me I beg you, brother. Please desist from taking the bus when you no go over, so stop.
Get your Jamaica YouTube TV merch now before it get too expensive. You need to get it. You see my basil.
Me love Jamaica, me not sell out. Them try clip we wings, somehow we can't fly out. But when we there a yard, nothing nice like Jamaica. Roast breadfruit and banana. Under the tree with a glass of